what is good about your community, the fact that they're building it up.
On most days, community organizer Nikichi Feaster is working to help solve some of Washington, D.C. residents' biggest problems. As a community organizer, she trains people to get more from their government, including the U.S. Congress. But she's frustrated with her elected representatives.
They're not working for me. They're not working for the average American citizen.
It's a view shared by most Americans. Approval ratings in 2013 averaged just 14%, some of the lowest in congressional history. And by most accounts, 2013 has become the least productive year for Congress in modern American history. Despite heated debate in both chambers of Congress over pressing domestic issues, politicians couldn't agree on gun control laws, raising the minimum wage, or immigration reform to allow more than 11 million undocumented immigrants a chance at citizenship. The U.S. Congress passed just 60 bills, far fewer than the 295 that Congress passed in 1947, when then-President Truman labeled the legislative body a do-nothing Congress. And despite Congress members collecting a salary of $174,000 a year, most pressing domestic issues in 2013 went unaddressed, according to most political experts.
They've done real damage to the country. They've hurt our economy. They've hurt the international economy. They've left children out in the cold, not going to school. They've made sure that people aren't eating, and they've made the Defense Department not ready.
In fact, some of the biggest stories to come out of Congress in 2013 had little to do with legislation and a lot more to do with political point scoring. Instead of taking up high-priority issues, the Republican-dominated House of Representatives voted more than 40 times to repeal President Obama's health care law, eventually forcing a partial government shutdown in October for 16 days.
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them. Sam, I am.
The upper chamber, the U.S. Senate, wasn't much better. There, Republican Senator Ted Cruz held up legislation for a day to also protest health care reform, at times reading from a children's book by Dr. Seuss.
There is no justification. There is no justification. If, when I get hired to do a job, I get fired if I don't do my job. My pay gets cut, and they don't suffer those same consequences.
And it seems unlikely 2014 will be any better. In just 10 months, the majority of Congress will be up for re-election. That means more partisan warfare is likely, as politicians focus not on legislating, but on campaigning to keep their seats. Kimberly Halkett, Al Jazeera, Capitol Hill.